Rockford University was the location of the first ever MLK State of the Mind address today. 13 WREX's Destin Howard was at the Mental Health Forum today learning more about community's efforts to address mental health. Destin.
Sam, the room was filled with city government, law enforcement, and religious leaders, all of whom shared a goal of wanting to create more solutions to mental illnesses in hopes of building a better community. Mental health professionals also providing the expertise, saying identifying a person's trauma can be the first step within the healing process.
So we experience trauma on a daily basis.
Trauma endures. It's probably one of the most patient, I would imagine, ills of our psyche.
Trauma, the root cause of many mental illnesses. The forum looked back on the life of Martin Luther King Jr. and the civil rights movement, leading local officials to recognize the impact those events carry onto the African American community today.
What we saw when it comes to the civil rights movement, we see black and white physical brutality and things that just happen with our own eyes that we can see. But today we're going to talk about what the trauma that they dealt with internally, what we don't see from our history books.
Mental health professionals and panelists now brainstorming solutions for those struggling with mental health.
I think the whole idea of trauma recovery, right? We don't always just get past it or move over it or undo it, but really how do we recover from the impact of these things on our lives and then bring these experiences with us so that they have meaning.
Rockford Mayor Tom McNamara adds mental health directly relates to the community's current challenges.
I think it's at the root of what ails much of the largest concerns Rockford has. If that's, unmitigated trauma leads to higher rates of violent crime. Unmitigated trauma leads to lower educational attainment results.
You may not realize it, but your behavior is being behaved that way based on your trauma.
Mentality Unchained, the Jane Addams Center for Civic Engagement, and Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated were also proud sponsors of this event.